onye ụjọ narrate mmọnwụ ekene m ndị be anyị si unu ndewo na mgbede a sọsọ na ngalaba solid 100.9 FM kunu si anụ anyị ọ nọ na mba ejelu mba ozi ọ dị na 10B Savage Crescent n'ime GRA n'Enugu afọ mba ozi Ejiofọ mụ na producer m nọ ebe a onye ikene ndị be anyị
ekene m ụlọ
Ejide ị hụrụ ka ụzọ shide
ebe a
ndị ga-eji isi bịa ọrụ
sisi ụtụtụ ka nọkwa ebe a echi m Avenue.
Okay.
The Holy Ghost. Sisi Holy Ghost na moto.
Ị hụrụ moto n'ụtụtụ isi ụtụtụ.
Ọ na ihe na-erisi bụ problem ka na choose you need it.
Oh, ị ka dị onye na-esi ụtụtụ.
Amaka chọrọ iri.
Onye shiri.
Mfọ na Holy Ghost che na nga fọ ma ndị ebe a na-abịa. Muzie bụ wọzi. Eziokwu afọ ma ọkpọ jiri ebe niile n'ọgbọ ete o sikwa na nwere ike na ọ ka decide na route nke dị bịa n'iro gaa na parking ụlọ kefu gaa n'iru IMT atọ
ebe so ndị ọha na eze na-asị na they weren't formally informed on the Biafra Day, Biafra Heroes Day. Ndị be anyị n'ala Igbo tata bụ 30th May 2024 and otu a ka esi eme Biafra Day every other 30th May. You know, ọ dịbụrụ mbụ mana kemgbe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụtara ebidozie emebi ya na-echeta Biafra Day. Ọ bụrụkwanụ ihe a na-echeta every year, every May 30th. Mmadụ ncha kụmarịa n'ụlọ na-arahụ ụra. You know, o kwere ụfọdụ ghọta, o kwere ụfọdụ ghọta. Like some people accept it and some do not. Ịghọtago? Some people believe na holiday do na Igbo karịrị akarị.
Ba adịkwa nke anyị.
Adịkwa nke anyị. Ịghọtago? Adịkwa nke anyị. So o kwere ụfọdụ ghọta, o kwechara ụfọdụ ghọta, you know. But ma ndị o kwere ghọta, o kweghị ghọta mma o kweghị ghọta ihe ekwe. Just like you're saying now that since morning ịpụta ike afụbe ihe iri. Ọ ndị Biafra na-eshide nri. Ịghọtago? Eyikere. Ndị Biafra na-eshi nri, ọ ha na-eme ọgụ.
I think no egwu na-atụ ndị mmadụ ịpụta.
So ọ ndị Biafra ukwu ndị egwu ahụ. Ịghọtago? So ọ ya mere ma ndị kwere o ma ndị ekweghị o ndị kwere ekwechitere ndị ekwe. Ndị kwere ekwe kwechitere ndị ekweghị. You understand? Because the state governors say everybody can go to their various places.
And in the way can they exam that?
Yes, in the way. The exam that.
Oh, you know, or garden funding on villages.
Oh no, all garden normal. It's like every other day. The only difference is that Nenwelo ihe eti goluna the days because it is not a national day according to the constitution.
It's not
recognized. It's not a national day. So that's why WAEC gave way Yaro the timetable, their exam on those 30th of May. They want to go in various. The same thing like last year. The party WAEC na 30th of May last year. They want to go. So say better year will nya bukwana oruo ha next year. Ndu mwazi ishi na anu okwa say okay ndu WAEC una da anu ihe. Ha ga disrupt to see the exam and then our head those are the prayers that we ought to not to even pray to even see something like that. So we don't want it to happen at all. So to our home as say the exam come on onye jecha ije tata for you na because everybody needs to cheer with
eziokwu
kekene ine ihoro vumad jueju. And ofu gbafe oduwa another 20 minutes, another one ewe gbafe, aduwa kwa another 30 minutes, another one ewe gbafe. Between the place I am coming from and here, ade mo sure na more than keke 10 gbafe, which is unusual. Ebe anu eba emabo made yako. Ola keke na adi steady or new market emabo made yako. Keke na adi nyafu nyafu.
Oh, this is Kandenu like is a holiday and
hey, or they can they look like a holiday and you know, the governor na moral because only any moral.
You also need to have an from the security also. It's from Holy Ghost to a popular place to see when the army never or on them forever.
But I'm wondering
So,
because the entire Ammo tank were out yesterday. I'm giving you first hand.
Oh yes, I heard
From
it.
Albany Road. At least I saw 3 armored tankers. Yes. Ofu kuna uzo isheje from Amechi Road. Ofu kweba. Ofu shini na barak dị na Army Barrack. We na agbagote side mayor na agbago. Then ebe ọzọ m hụrụ hapụ bụ na ebe enwere ofu kwu na ebe CPS thereabout. Yeah, ebe CPS. Then enwere ofu kwu maybe a New Market area, thereabout. So, but if you say, like, I'm coming now, I didn't see any. I'm going to maybe they were stationed and timed.
I'm not sure they were stationed at that. Even when I was coming in the morning, we weren't careful at all.
Oh, really? In the morning? So that means not Pasmaga came
there. Pinnacle oil. Pinnacle, we governor way.
Yeah.
So say back and damn, according to the Kekeman boom. Makana the filling station may be in the morning. People now water fuel labor because other fuel stations were
closed. Okay,
but that's the only place the man they kuna insecurity. No, because Holy Ghost is a popular place now.
Oh yeah,
one
should be there. At least in Boyana, one is stationed there.
On a shop right
one is usually stationed there. So how come one is no longer stationed there?
Even the roundabouts are that.
The whole Zika venue and all shops and the Madiju one is also supposed to be stationed there. You know,
and it was promising us na security guard and I should go about yours.
As at yesterday, yes. In the evening, there was security because I followed the armored tankers. I was surprised to see that heavy kind of armored tankers, more than 2, 3, 4, and say, with the huge kind of motors, so not the workable, the poor obtainable. Kedipani here motor name is also name Barak. I'm wondering. Kedipani here motor name is on name Barak. Oh, Nimbokana no go name Benine. What are you not saying? New have a or you don't need a barak. Oh, I went with in so boo. EJ Ban may do it a moya warundami. Oh, ya borundami. And when you had GIM as a civilians,
maybe no Babu Hakana Afondo Hakana.
Afondo,
I guess so.
Is the federal government not funding them enough?
That's a problem. That's a question.
Yes, is the federal government not funding them very well? The state governor self and our fund don't have very well. The little I know, because pulling those mobile tanks from all those places, no be beans now.
Exactly.
Yes, now. No be beans now. And when him but take it seriously or security. Do you know that?
Yes.
And when him Governor Peter Mba take it very seriously or security. It's not a joke. So I'm thinking now places anyway, Nimbo or Nimbo, Kezia have village in Koza. Kedenda Abarabe Hoko last week. Yes, that village Abarabe Hoko. They were alleging non-dami. Oh yes, they were really alleging. Let me see. Let me get it out. Community in Enugu. Don't worry, it's going to come out. In Enugu, burnt
down.
I had the village. Why you have them nishi right now? I was going to talk about it. Security of as a security operative allegedly invade Enugu. Nigerian army, police operatives burned down communities. So it was on the news. It was on Sahara. So
okay. Uzuwani.
Yes, Uzuwani local government. So at what point Koji were known army now and security operative and police operatives burning down communities? And we're reading in this community such things. But is this the best solution? Is this the best outcome? By going there to burn them down?
Allegedly.
Yes. Allegedly.
Yeah.
by going there to destroy the houses. Ndu mere ihe na awa ha mee ihe ha mịa jewara onwe ha kwema. Ndu na-eme ihe na awa ha mee ha ihe ha ejewara onwe ha. Na Nimbo, one guy being terror around that place came into a burial ceremony and gunned down 3 people.
At the burial?
Yes, at the burial. The father of Onye Nwuranwu and the grandchild of Onye and Nwanne ha ọzọ. They were seated 5. Yes, they were seated 5 and he gunned down 3. So obodo ahụ wee were iwe ịmara ha na ha church wee chọwa the guy wee gbukwuo the guy. So the obodo na serious chaos before nke ndị ụzọ nwanyị anụ wee na-eti. You understand? So obodo na-agba aghara. So I'm wondering why security, if you really say that security operatives you were not seen that early. I saw them yesterday at 6 p.m. na Abani Road. When they sumo.
The stadium.
I saw them yesterday. So maybe it's a deliberate act.
Or maybe they are moving around. Maybe they are not stationed one place.
Maybe, just maybe. Because they maybe they
are advised not to station one place.
Then they may come there and open fire on people. So, anyị kenere ndị ahụ esi unu jisi ike, si unu demen. Then anyị na-abịakwa na okwu anyị kpụ n'ọnụ bụ okwu maka Biafra Day. We wanted to know the significance of this Biafra Day. Because a lot of people, ihe ha madebe bụ na asị anyị nọ ndekwe n'ụlọ.
Even before now, before you join me, before I'm adding me up, just a man
Biafra Day.
I didn't know the reason why I came here.
Fallen heroes were massacred.
That's no 2 million.
Immeasurably.
Average of 2 million people died.
Because of the struggle of Biafra. Now, it will take 30th of May, every year. So, on this Fallen Heroes Day.
Apart from
just sitting in the house.
I feel like this sitting at home doesn't really celebrate people that died.
Well, I don't know. Like I'm also thinking that the best way of celebrating those heroes is actually to put in the house first. The reason I say so is, if we're gonna Nigerian army and police operatives, Nadi Achondo Hana Ababu Kembo, Obiawuru Mbogorofu. You understand? So it come with a jubilation of the celebration of Biafra, but with nothing in your mind and amuru wutupo and on gamporoka. Yes, amuru wutupo and on gamporoka.
I think this is the best way.
You understand?
Like
and imana egwu anyị na-afụ iche. Egwu ndị Igbo bara na-agba na-apụ iche. Ndị Hausa nwere ike gbaa ya nafere, Yoruba nwere ike gbaa ya nafere, mana ndị Igbo gba ha ya ewere ma Aradite, ma top bomb, ma kedu gum nke Hadex, black gum, were kwuo ma gum eji anya shoe, were kwuo ma ndị aha ya mix gum, yezie aha mix gum a eji anya iron. Were nyado ndị Igbo. So ihe ndị Igbo na-afụ iche by default. And anyị chọfụtara ya, even though na anyị chọfụtara ya late, anyị na-eme one Nigeria kemgbe echi, but anyị chọfụtara ya late. Mana mgbe onye jikwete tebụl ụtụtụ, ọ bụrụ na ndị Igbo merie, ihuru gọm a niile mkpọrọ aha, ọnyadocha anyị. Even paper gum anyị etichara ya anyị, ọnyadocha anyị. Mana ndị ọzọ nwere ike mee ihe ha naferecha ya. Ọ ka ị ga-eji wee mara our capacity na Nigeria. And ekelere m Jehova bi n'eluigwe na anyị chọpụtara capacity anyị. It's not a joke. Because ihe ka njọ n'ụwa awụ mmadụ ịnya uriri na akpa na-akụ ọka. eziokwu ka nna agwa gị ịnyara ha uriri na akpa akụọ ka inwego problem. If you do not know the people who laugh with you and yet hate you so much, and then you begin to laugh with your enemies, you're in soup. Because all issue ka ga-eji wee mee ngwongwo. So you see, Obu no before I afọta ime ojomma ụbọchị Biafra Day. But kemgbe ha ji wee mụrụ akọ na ọ bụrụ ndị Igbo merie na ọ na-afụ iche, all man jiri nwayọọ baa n'ụlọ na bụra na-ata chicken na be ha dị iche iche. Ewejikwe ihe unu na-eme n'iro ndị efufutere amụta nke kedu ndị bụ ndị ahụ ọkwa ndị ome a ga-akpọ anyị ndị ome ma ọ bụrụ na anyị fụta fenie flag Biafra. Remember, ifeni ha flag Biafra ahụ enu ashigi no felony.
Terrorism.
Felony.
Okay.
Mere ihe ashishi emene.
Yeah.
Act of terrorism. Igba government mgba a ga-aburiri ya aha. You understand? Mgba he talking. It is within talking ka ị ga-talking. So that's why I think that staying in the house and celebrating the fallen heroes is also a better way of celebrating them for the meantime, especially when it is not a national day of sitting home. It's not a national day of remembrance. So except Nandi Shiai when it seeing how far it has come to stay,
can put it in place,
can now begin to pass it as a bill in the National Assembly for adoption. You want to go? Because Obuna passing here as a bill, in the Constitution of the Federal Republic, it is not going to be recognized as a real public holiday.
Yes.
I got here as a public holiday and a mess also on an Igbo. You want to go? Mana, and when a republic holiday, even go na Nigeria, this imago silent. I didn't move I na-eme Children's Day anyị na-enwe obi aṅụrị na-eje na-ata chicken. A na-eme Independent anyị na-enwe obi aṅụrị na-akwa ma
nke a dịka na-akwụ
nke a gbara shuga a na-akwa agwụ na oke marakwa na ọ na mgbede a ka m bịara mana ka ọ dị from ụtụtụ ọ ga-adị ka a dead zone. Hey! Ọ ga-adị ka a dead zone from ụtụtụ 7 a.m. until 4 p.m. Nji wee bịa ọrụ ọ ga-adị ka ezigbote dead zone. Okay ma? So ọnya ka ndị mmadụ ga-eji wee feel na ọ ga-aka mma ịnọ n'ụlọ n'obi ọcha na obi umeala na ebere na-adịghị agwụ agwụ wee na-eme Biafra. But I see something on the punch. Yes. Iken no obi a na-read there is something. When I say that the President General of the Apex Igbo Sociocultural Organization, Ohaneze Ndị Igbo, Chief Emmanuel Iwanyamu, said on Tuesday that the organization has not received a formal notice of the Biafra Heroes Day being planned by the separatist indigenous people of Biafra. IPOB had declared May 30th to be a sit-at-home day across the five eastern states, in honor of the memories of Igbo people who died during the Civil War between 1967 to 1970. The separatist group said there would be a restriction on movements and businesses would not open in the region on May 30th. In a statement on Tuesday by its spokesman, Emma Powerful, IPOB reiterates that May 30th remains sacrosanct. You want to go? So it happened last year, it happened last 2 years. It happened this year. And each kita came with the relief. In the last 2 years, the shakre me enwe fotara ma wo ke mangwere. Ekwi uzo emena. Hey!
Adike baba also.
Makachukwu ga di na n'elu bed, n'elu road ahụ, ọ dịghị ka bed ya, ụra fete nwe moto na abịa.
I'm just surprised that I got motor of so.
Eziokwu niile. Ebe ishe na ịbịara by 6. I'm surprised na ịbịara moto. Mfụta moto.
What's more na second hand we take a course.
You man fuel adịghị. So a lot of people who would say, come on, me waste the fuel and when can you do and I don't where are you going? Where are you coming? Okay, guys,
Zoike.
ume ndị jere ọrụ nọ n'ime were na-arụ ọrụ ọnụ ụzọ ha niile dị pp ọchịchị onwe ha n'ụzọ, in all honesty. So at this point, is it that the Apex Igbo Sociocultural Organization Bohanese and Igbo are waiting for a letter from whom?
From IPOB.
From IPOB? But Anezi Gaburu had a letter before. That's another question that we ought to ask. Anezi Gaburu or Haneze Ndibo this letter before, so that Chief Iwanyamu Aganeche the letter
to come
to hold, to make it hold.
But I think the information was made public.
It was really made public, but him and a respectable Reshimok. He is waiting for a letter. It's not a bad feeling for me. It's not a bad feeling. Yes. Or just the onye chọrọ an advertisement, now you solicit it for various radio stations. Or radio station, your letter, they give free adverts or you give discount. Your letter, we will not give you free adverts or discounts. So that's what I think is. So audition out of place for Onyisho Hanez and Dibo that he didn't receive the letter. But I'm saying, whom was he expecting this letter from? Was it coming before? Kedi ihe marriage we expect what's the letter now? Whether the letter came or it didn't come, it held. That's the bottom line. And it held in a massive way. And from all indication, or the part that like it has come to stay. It doesn't matter who is the governor or the president or who anybody. It's just a thing of the mind. Let me tell you that this thing is the Biafra agitation or notion is a thing of the mind. Once Igbo, your mind is practically rearranged to celebrate it. Of course. Once Igbo, except on Igbo. So, but once Igbo and Igbo, it looks like your mind is rearranged in a certain way to acknowledge that anyway, some heroes no matter how small. And now May 30th from Bosheji acquiring Hugo is not also out of place. Making it a national event may just be it.
I don't.
But I live and
it's not going to happen.
I get him Odudu wane menke ha na emere onwe ha ihe ha
na be
ha agaghị eme a national thing. Ozibosi ahụ ịhụ na everybody na ọrụ onwe ya n'ụlọ. Adịm sure na ọwụ na ndị Yoruba ahịrị nne na ala Igbo ha ga na-ejere onwe ha ahịa taa. Ọ bụrụ na Hausa ahịrị nne na ala Igbo ha ga na-ejere onwe ha ahịa taa. But ịhụgo na monopoly ebe ndị na-azụ gị ahịa bụ ndị Igbo. Gị nwa bụ onye Hausa na-ere yabasị na-ere ahịa ịghọtago na date. Ndị one na-egu ya otu ndị Igbo ahụ. Ndị bụ unu anaghị ata ihe aka ị na-eti. So ịfụtagodo ahịa Oyo is your case. But ọ bụrụ na ọ na Lagos ka e mere na Oduduwa Day, ndị Igbo nwere ike jee ahịa amụọ shop ha. I'm not kidding you. Ndị Igbo nwere ike jee ahịa mgbọchi ahụ ka ndị Yoruba ji ama na ndị Igbo na-enufu isi amụọ shop ha ọkụ. Ọba be ha chetara anyị na a ga-eti anyị n'ime lagoon. Yes. So that's how weird things are. Ha echefuo na half the people be na be ha bụ ndị Igbo. And ha mewe Oduduwa Day ha nwere ike chee na for everybody, but ị gaghị ahụ na for everybody. It needs a proper announcement for such thing to take place over there. A proper announcement before everybody anọ. And being that na ọ bụghị a national thing, onye ọbụla na-eje ahịa na-ejere onwe ya ahịa because na ọ bụghị a national thing. The same thing na ala Igbo. Onye ọbụla jere ahịa tata jere onwe ya ahịa apparently because na ọ bụghị onye Igbo or because na ọrụ ọ na-eje dị ezigbote mkpa ọ na-emebi emebi. Yes. So ọhaneze ndị Igbo na-ekwu na-asị na ịmakwa afụla enye ha leta iji gosi na tata na ncheta Biafra Day. So next time ịmakwa afụ ma ebere wegara ọhaneze leta ka ha soro kwa ozu
kwa ha na tata ka ha tie kwara.
ka ha soro kwa ozu no ọdachi dakpuru anyị niile nwe onye ọ dakpuru iche bo in the Bible. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I understand. But like sitting at home in not the more when considering the economy of the nation, how things are.
Economy babu economy gonna kick in that.
Some people cannot survive without
daily income. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Some people
cannot. And I will one day sit at home. Many people are after Monday.
But hold on.
Yeah.
Mondays I buy a lot of things on Mondays.
Okay.
It's gradually coming down for Mondays.
But in the villages,
yes,
most people don't really come out. These schools that are on Mondays in the villages.
Yeah. Or na course. Even ebe ụmụazị anaghị aga school, all because of the location
where they
like ebe m bi kịta anụ, my child cannot go to school on Monday. Yes, nwa m na ya bịa will not even allow her go to school on Monday because of the location. Ị ga-ama ebe ibi, mara the terrain, mara ndị ọkpụ ọkụ n'ọnụ ha. You understand?
Yes.
Before you release your children, the school buses do not even ride on Monday. So yes, the entire school they release their school buses on Monday.
So it's
school. That's okay. Some the children, but other times, all school. Number is school even. You understand?
Yeah.
So for Monday sitting at home on our downgrade, now downsize, now come to down Obu ihe ji agreement iwe eme. Also kwa ya were amọ tanka niile ndị niile dị n'ụwa na South East niile. Onye chọrọ ije ahịa ga-eje ahịa. Onye achọghị ije zụọ ahịa ga-anọ n'ụlọ. Ọgwụgwụ na-azụrụ ya ahịa, ị naghị achagbu ya moto. Do you understand? On the road you go ka ga na-eme iwu riri.
Ị na-abịa Satan aka
achụ. Ị ma na-achụcha ndị mmadụ niile na-arụ ọrụ Igbo na n'elu. Achụcha mmadụ niile na-arụ ọrụ n'Enugu. Be that. Ị ghọtago? Onye na-achụ n'ọrụ, ọ na-eje gba ụmụnne ya ka ha jebe ọrụ. That's what's up. Because ị gaghị eji ihe a na-agba na ntị jegbawa ya n'anya.
Atigo egwu n'ahụ ha.
Atigo anyị egwu n'ahụ. Afụcha na anyị na-eme galadima na afụtaji on Mondays. Ị ga-eche yourself ebe ibu before ị na-afụta dị on Mondays ahụ.
My sister kpọọ m ụtụtụ na si na ya nọ na kọkọta na bus stop of Rome to akwasa agba anyị.
Okay. Okay, ịghọta. You understand? So and anaghị ama ebe ndị omeshi Africa. You cannot even say where they are coming out from. So ị nwere ike chee na ị nọ safe n'ime ebe a kịta. Ga-eshi na ime toilet ga. So that's why you ought to be really careful. If you do not have things to do outside, why do you need to come outside? Why do you need to come outside? Or for that day, I'm very straight to the point and candid. Yes. I economy downsize so much. I na high better kunye budike I better ka na be chaplet I when na yo chukwu ka anyị mara ma ọ ga-adịtụrụ anyị na mma. Ngwa gọọmenti anyị na-eme ka anyị mara ma ọ ga-adịtụrụ anyị mma. Achọrọ ka ọ dịrị anyị na mma. Gọọmenti ahụ achọrọ ka ọ dịrị anyị na mma. Gọọmenti na-echara agụụ na ihe ahụ na ihe isi ike na ihe niile na-eme n'obodo a. Gbanahụ mbọ na-eti fuel ego every month. Ha chọrọ ka ọ dịrị anyị na mma.
About 8 something.
Oh yes. 86 something. Unu ka na-eme ojoma. Ha 7 something. Unu na-eme nwanne. Ha 8 something. How can a country who says that they are a developing nation sell fuel separate amount in the east, separate amount in Abuja, separate amount in Lagos, separate amount in Kogi, and separate amount every other places? It should know No. It's not happening anywhere. No, man, it's not happening anywhere. How can a fuel be sold at various prices in every state? whether being independent station or being federal government owned station or how?
We see the uniform.
How? And we regulators. Okwa mmadụ nwe ọgọdọ ewu na atade. Ọ na-enwe regulator.
No, of course they do.
But lawlessness ka anyị were kwa ya ka akwa n'ime sewing machine. Yiri ye nnọọ dịka uwe mara mechicha ya ofuma ụtọ. Lawlessness.
And I might be anytime soon.
Ebe ọtakpabeghị ataka. Ịkakwara akwa ti ihe ịhụ freedom dị na ya. Ọ mgbe ọ kpara ya akpa amara ma na-eme ndọka ka na yifute gị
anaghị
eme yifute na freedom ka nkụ n'ime lawlessness tọfụrụ obodo gbara ọtọ na Nigeria. Enweghị onye na-eme nne ya ihe ọwụ na except ma ọ na-abalị ya except ma ọ na-efevu ya ọya wụ na-eti okwu ọnụ gba okwu mgbe okwu akọ except ma ibe anyị voro placard mee iwe
if you remember iwe how many days I give me kwanye ọkụsị
ndị lebo ekwu nde ike ewu ndị TUC ewu TUC ekwu nde ike ewu. A nation may increase everything edible, everything wearable, everything chewable, everything houseable. Now the country, and now you have people had salary. The only money how much get your salary name we go had to the table 18,000 naira.
No. How can a government that is responsible get left fuel with disparate prices? But how can a government be doing band A?
Okay, and band B and band C?
It is discrimination.
Oh, discrimination.
There's no okay.
Hey, Oku. Minimum. Gas. And when you begin on be in
can you imagine?
That's it.
What's the band A?
You begin on be in
What's the band B? What it means is that when the privileged to be receiving 24-hour power supply.
Yes.
And then the others are not privileged to receive. I told them the day they came here.
Yes.
I said, it's not your problem. It's not EDC's problem. You get Opuka problem EDC. It is the power system in Nigeria that is a big failure. That in Enugu, some people are even more like than more. When I know I can afford
I can afford it too. Well, like
how prepared you go? Use as you pay.
Yes, with your prepaid.
So you go to New York, it's not Manhattan, down one, upper one, then with discrimination. So who are you discriminating? Who is the lesser citizen?
Who is a lesser human being?
And then someone told me he's been on the queue because he's buying 580. Yes, somewhere in somewhere. So he's buying 580.
Like you.
Yes. But I'm asking him, what do you say you have to go and queue? He said because it's 580 there.
You said on the way.
I have to listen to you guys now.
You see?
So that's what brought me to the studio. Because the truth is, and the truth, other truth. Why wouldn't the Igbos adopt May 30th as Heroes Day?
Ask me why.
Let me tell you, I won't see that too again.
Yes, there will be.
Let me see. Next year, let the governors agree. Or Zemena about the title of the lecture again, let me tell you, it is because the governments are not doing anything. Not government actors, they taking over the scene.
Yes, non-government actors took over.
Because the government is not saying anything. You see, it's not about the state government.
Yes.
It's about the state government.
Yes.
Jamboree.
So election.
What election?
Election 2027, which he had the honey shit.
Can you imagine? They meet every day. Look, how did we how did it start? It was the Western governors.
Yes. They said it has to stay. And it stayed.
So there is nothing. You know, I lost my sister's husband few weeks before end of Civil War. And he was shot in front of her house. He was a Biafran soldier. He was captured. He was in Uji. So he's a sharp guy. He told them that if they come to Amoli, he will see Achuku soldiers. His plan was to disappear when they come. As they were arriving, they just handcuffed him and left him. Oh. And when they went around, David, my sister was pregnant. Yeah. When they came, they didn't say anybody. They just stood in front of her house and shot him. Right. So somebody who did not witness that, some of these people who are taking decisions, were not born then. No. Yes, some of them were not born. And so you discover that is the pain. If you went through that pain, you feel like you said, I heard you say, it is in the spirit. Yes. It's not. It cannot be done by decree. Decree will not do it. Because people are sympathetic. Yes. Okay, they believe in it. Yes. So what government will do is to key in. Not one government though. Oh, if anybody is doing and idea is not doing. No. Yeah, the Southeast governors should meet. That should be a message. They should meet and say, it is our Heroes Day. It's our, whatever they call it. Yes. Now there will be from state to state. Each state. Maybe next year they will start with the Enugu, the capital. And if they start doing it, I'm sure Wayek will start avoiding them. Oh yes. Yes. They'll start avoiding them. A serious thing for us. And let me tell you, if you say we are going to do that, 30th of May next year, when we have activities in states, the non-state actors will cool down. Oh, yes. Because what they want is for the day to be remembered. Yes. Actually, so brother. Chief Cyril Uchenna ni okay onya ka inuru onu ya ihe okwu a na-asụ anya okwu ya ima na obu eziokwu ka ọ. That's the truth. That's the truth. Freedom Square. Ina anu maka Freedom Square. Onya bụ pioneer Freedom Square. Onya bụ enisi onya nwuya. Ebe a na-ekwu eziokwu, ebe a na-akpọta real state actors, governors, His Excellencies, commissioners, chairmen ha bịa kwuru ọnụ ha n'ike na ebube sọsọ na Solid FM. Ị na-ege ntị kwa Saturdays ọbụla ebe a ma ọ kụọ 9 in the morning until 11, 12. Unu ga na-anụ Freedom Square. Ka ọ na-ada, unu na-anụrụ ugeri danda ihe ọbụla na-eme na South East eti ihe ọnụ. Ma na omewebe, ha da shy away from anything. Lastly, Nigeria, we heard it. Nigeria is a theater. And the Eagles on a mail, where he interviews intellectuals. Ndebo isi afro na various industries. Obuna ima onye bu number one this, onye bu ụzọ mee ihe dị otu a, onye bu ụzọ invent ya ihe dị otu a. Ndị significant n'obodo ruo na village ọ bụ na ị ga-enwe contact with the person. Obodo ndị Eagles ka ha bịa ka ha grant ya interview with the person unu nụrụ ihe. Sometimes people just grow and become big. You don't even know how they started. No to has a graduate, big man, they be big woman. Only made the Eagles cake and so Cyril and Yoki Uchenna, and ye can egg. As like a Mizio. Nande wo Jalo. Okwana Swanya and a heavy bow. And a heavy bow. What betide me that I am on the radio and I don't speak the truth? Except my hang no boots, now I don't know if it's a I'm telling you. Hey, man, na Jenodana. No, na radio, I don't witch hunt nobody. Izuzu nyengie. Ime nkedom me nyengie ozibo jagama. Governors to governors by governors, next governor, they know me by my name and my title and what I represent. Never for my togo. Anyone she no come out wagon. I don't send you a madam. Onya I could not force what we are not. I made politics. In me go me so it all depends what you want. The earlier the southeastern governors take this very seriously, the better for all of us. Just like Chief Cyril said, the earlier we take this very seriously, the better for all of us. The earlier we begin to do the right things by regulating our excesses. Excesses are too much. You can imagine how you feel. And you buy a auto frog or barrel. Never cock and job. Ije no we road, honey, reach. Ije na baba.
price ya dị iche. Ije na Agbani road price ha dị iche. Ije na one price ha dị iche. Ịgbadata na camp price ha dị iche. Ije side new market price ha. It's a crazy idea. We're not even helping ourselves. Eme aya na ebe buekwe mo duna mo megbukwe mo mekwe ayo ma anyị ji onwe anyị eme onwe anyị tati. Dausa na aracha aka na mgbago. For real. Ike gbukwara o. Ekwuru okwu aruo Monday uko ya. Ụfọdụ eme hafke na aya aka ka Aisha survive. But we cannot all do the wrong things and expect a real right result. Or they're possible. Or they're possible. We can only take a decision. He may hear them now. I just hope this one sinks. Maka, I took a decision not to break some laws in the country. Or a self-decision. Until we take that self-decision to crowning 30th of May as the Fallen Heroes Day, officially, I passed into law. Now, House of Assemblies of our various eastern states, before who be a national, and I memory, and I were in this show memory that only one of your okay who bingo, make on when he honor, make on when he home, when you give, okay, with Russian or Yaku, and I but doors open. I am not on that. Who was your name? That's the truth. Nuju, ideji obodo anyị na Igbo. Ụmụazị enyeru na aka deji obodo anyị na Igbo. Just like we're having it now. IPOB says a thing and it stands. I hope you know.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Nobody can.
100%.
Even the government cannot be able to.
100%. I'm saying 100. I'm not saying 98. IPOB says a thing and it stands in the southeast. It doesn't matter whether Nnamdi Kanu said it or not.
Once they say it, the influence
is not even about Kanu anymore. I hope you get it.
Of course.
Whether Nnamdi Kanu is in prison or not, they don't care anymore. But they say a thing, they pass the information, it rings a bell. Me chori chohi igachoya. Because now ndu na chia yi piara hun kumaria ne no basa.
I think it comes with fear.
What instilled the fear? Okwana azuanuka we instill that fear. Because everyone that can ebe akwa na atu aka nne ya no ebe a nne ya no ebe a. Do you understand?
Yes.
Nne ya ga no ebe a mo nne ya no ebe a. Nne na-agwa okwu na ihe na-eme baye, na ihe na-eme n'ọhịa baye, na ihe na-eme farmers anyị, na ebe ha na-enwe challenges, na ndị na-abakwu ndị anụwa na ndị na-egbu ha. Ka ebe n'otu anyị agaghị eshikọta nwa ihe ha achọ ka anyị rely ya sọsọ na ihe ha kọta. Anọkata ha ewere onions mere anyị gaa. Anọkata ha ewere tomato mere anyị gaa. Agụrụgụrụ ha ewere ose mere anyị gaa. Na ose bụzi 98,000. Ose akpa ose. Mgbawa. Akpa ose karịjiri akpa. Akpa ose karịjiri nkata tomato. Akpa ose karịjiri Nigerian beans. Outside Jikuji beans emere anyị gaa. Beans 150,000.
Akpa beans. Okay, rice garo.
Wow. Goro. I bought a quarter bag because I couldn't afford it. 75,000. Oh, because of Azuano Kaye, the governor Saye Choro, womb na for Gidinono. Instead of them to re-strategize, go into farming seriously as a state thing. Encourage your farmers to come together and yield crops and cultivate various lands. Kumaria na choso onwe ha na next election. Obodo na ali agadi. Ndị nke kọkwara na akọ, ndị Fulani enyere ha aka taa ihe ha kọrọ n'ugbo. Ana-akị ọbara
focusing on more serious things.
Biko chara nọ biko sometimes ikwukata do okwu asef iwe wewefu oru. Ndị be anyị ka ọ dụnụ. Ekele dịrị unu. Ebe unu si n'onu anyị bụ na Solid FM. Na mara unu mma na mgbede. So m ga-achịkwa anyị happy Biafra Day. Yeah. In all honesty, so I made all that's all. What am I woman? Sorry.